This is a live look at the Pittsburgh City Commission meeting underway right now, where a conditional use permit for Play to Learn childcare is the top agenda item. Neighbors have created a petition against the permit, citing concerns involving increased traffic, the daycare's hours, and the family's dog. KOAM Samantha Walker breaks down why the permit is causing some concern.
As a mother of three and an experienced occupational therapist, Sheena Cosman says she's ready to begin her new career as an in-home daycare provider.
By then, I had already had everything else done. I did my licensing surveyor. She came and approved. I had the state marshal come in, did the food program, and that was the last step.
In-home daycares are allowed in residential areas in Pittsburgh, requiring a conditional use permit that's recommended by the Planning and Zoning Commission and approved by the City Commission. But when the conditional use permit was discussed at a Planning and Zoning meeting in December, several neighbors came to voice their disapproval and concerns.
This is not the place to do it.
I'm concerned about the increase in traffic.
Children that are screaming and yelling.
I know there was a dog that got loose at one time.
Cosman is licensed to have 10 kids in her daycare, 3 of whom will be her own. She says traffic shouldn't be a concern because she'd only have a handful of parents coming each day, and they'd not come at the same time. Another concern neighbors cited was involving a daycare when the Cosmans owned a dog that appeared to be pit bull-like, an animal barred from the city of Pittsburgh. The family says they've removed the dog from the city and are awaiting DNA results. They say if it is a pit bull, it will remain out of the home.
If there wasn't a city ordinance, that has no effect on daycares and state licensing.
Yeah,
and anything.
pit bulls are actually allowed in daycares. Like, it's not.
So they're completely separate issues.
Neighbors against the permit also told the Planning and Zoning Commission they wanted the area to remain purely residential.
Every school here in town is in a residential zone. That's probably the biggest point to make. As far as a home-based business, this is just one that, by our standards, requires a conditional use so that you can set conditions if you choose to approve it.
The Planning and Zoning Commission voted 4-2 to recommend the approval of the conditional use permit, sending it to the City Commission for a vote. For the Cosmans, they say it's been frustrating to see so much backlash when they see such a clear need for more childcare options.
And even several of the petitioners and even people that voted no against it went on and on and on about what a big need this is, and this would be great for our community, but we just don't want it right here.
Reporting in Pittsburgh, Samantha Walker, KOAM News.
Cosman says she has a grant waiting to help make improvements for the in-home daycare, but hasn't been able to use it as she's awaiting approval. We're keeping an eye on that City Commission meeting. Again, it is underway right now. We're going to have the latest on their decision on KOAMnewsnow.com and on later news.